Welcome everyone to this Ultiori adventure. Honestly, you guys, this isn't even an adventure. It's a nightmare. This is the first dumb movie I've seen that looks more like a badly made home video. It's not worth being called a movie. It's worse than the worst movie you can think of. Like, worse than Incredible Bulk. There are YouTubers just starting out on the platform that do a much better job than this person. If Incredible Bulk was $5, this movie would be half a molecule of a quarter of a penny. If this movie or home video was $100 bill floating alongside the street of Philadelphia, I wouldn't just not pick it up, I would burn it to save anybody else the trouble. This movie made me so mad. It made me have a headache. It was so bad, and it wasn't so bad that it was good. It was just so bad that it was bad. The acting wasn't acting. It was just atrocious. But listen, I can rant all day about this movie, home video. Let me just show you. First of all, the intro took so long. I mean, goodness gracious, I had to fast forward the intro just to get to the meat. Also, this movie is not worth being an hour and 33 minutes long. It is just way too long, and most of it is just dead air, people staring and waiting for the other person to reply. Oh, you just hold on to your little panties, guys. You're gonna enjoy this. The main star of the show is this blue Mustang right here. It's the best actor and best character of the entire show. Oh, and the van at the end. Now, I want you guys to take a look at this because there's something that most modern movies have now, even the old style movies, that this, I hate saying it, but this movie clearly doesn't do. Take a look at the intro. When our main character, whatever the hell his name is, honestly, I don't give a damn. I don't know what any of their names are. It doesn't really matter because obviously that's not the main point of the content. But look how long it takes for this establishing shot to show this person walking to where they need to go. Did you see how long that took? None of that was necessary at all. Establishing shot. Person walking up to it. Cut away to the person walking towards the camera like a freaking zombie or something is tied up his ass. Not to mention, the sound, the audio mixing throughout this entire thing is so jarring, it made me feel as though I was wearing headphones and one of them just kept cutting out and also making this weird alien-like noise half of the time the movie was running. Here, the audio mixing, like, you can hear it for yourself. Now, he walks into this restaurant. Please understand, if I start to go insane, please forgive me. I'm not a professional person. You know, this is not about professionalism. I'm tight. And please don't take that the wrong way. I just, okay. You hear it, okay? It's okay for me to have bad audio because I'm not trying to sell a movie. I'm just reviewing it. Did you catch that? That was me cutting out. This is how the movie is filmed. Yep. Okay. So the audio cuts out half the time. Half the time you can't hear what people are saying. Half the time they're not in focus. I mean, every rule that you could break in the film book, this movie did it. And it didn't even do it hilariously and artfully. It just did it so bad. If I had brought this back to my teacher when I was taking film class, they would have thrown it in my face and said, you know what? I don't want you here in the class anymore. This is atrocious.
Here is the menu.
Thank you.
I'll be right back with you.
The fuck? Oh my god, this is gonna be so freaking, this is gonna be a long ass, I'm probably gonna have to edit this in like 3 sections because I cannot. I've already gone through this entire thing. And let me tell you, half an hour happens, like over half an hour happens, or goes by before anything of any substance really takes place. This is called Birdemic. Yet we don't see any birds or any of that action until half an hour later. So this is the second character, and honestly, you'd think that she'd be a dumb blonde, but she is like the better character if you hold her up next to the main character. Also, her acting is horrible. But next to her acting, everybody else looks way worse. She is bad acting, everybody is just demonic acting. There's no adjective to explain or to describe how horrible the acting is. I don't know why his face makes me want to punch it so freaking hard with a sledgehammer. Oh my god. Why did they cast this person? He looks like a flag. I don't know what a flag is, but if something existed and it was called a flag, he would be it. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. Okay? All right, let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning of when he sees this girl. And this is why I say the movie takes so long. Forgive me, you guys. Maybe I'm taking too long with this goddamn video. But just understand, I went through this entire thing before I sat down for this review to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I'm sure the people who created this are very proud of themselves. Good job. You almost gave me corona. Now, just look at what we're talking about here when it comes to the time that it takes to establish what the actors are doing. Even while this bourgeois is not speaking, he's still acting horribly. Like, how can you be quiet and still be a horrible actor? This is when he first looks up and sees her. Camera cuts to her. You see how long that took? What the hell was that? Anyway, she walks out the freaking restaurant and he's like, let me just look as hard as I can. Okay, whatever, it's fine. If you actually were acting like you were happy looking at what you were looking at. The audio mixing is so bad for this movie that they use the same loops for things over and over again, like in this scene. Did you hear that? Yeah, that was the same loop. That was the same clip. Her audio clip. Whew, I'm tired.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes?
I don't mean to bother you.
What?
I think I know you from somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, did you go to San Mateo High School?
Yeah, how'd you know that?
I went there too. So are you from here?
What kind of conversation? Like, throughout the entire movie, conversations are so forced, especially with the main male character. He just eats ass. Like, it's so bad. So bad. And the director, if the director is friends with him, dude, you did not do your friend any favors, because goodness gracious, on a goldfish, he is never gonna get another job again. Horrible.
2 seats behind you.
You remember that far?
Yeah. So, what do you do?
Just stone face. The entire time. It's like he has no personality. It's like an alien is using his body and just reading off dialogue he thinks the human should say to make conversation. At least the girl shows emotion in her face. At least she tries. He's not trying at all. I hope you didn't pay him anything.
Thanks. Well, it was nice talking to you.
See? She has character. Her eyes light up. You can see that there's light, that there's a person in there. Here. There's just nothing. There's just death and destruction and dismay. He's literally just a shell.
It was nice talking to you. I should really get going. I've got an audition for a modeling job. So, it's good talking to you.
Same here.
Life, death. Look at him, just staring away. Just like a freaking creep. Creep! You're still staring. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Natalie!
Then he... You guys don't understand. This is really, really difficult for me. I don't even know what to think. Were they making this movie to be funny? I have no idea. Because it gets worse. This is gonna be a long video. Sit on, I may have to do 2 parts. I don't really know at this point in time. I'm just having a really bad headache. I really want to cry. That's how bad this movie is. This woman on the news is talking about polar bears and whatnot. And I can excuse her acting because she's a newscaster. They're supposed to sound like that. For that reason, I will say that she's the best actor because she really doesn't have to even really do anything. Then we have a whole bunch of these shots where it is literally just him driving the car or walking. I swear to you, half an hour of this movie is just nonsensical scenes that go on forever, that people on their freaking flip phone decide to film a video and said, you know what, we have all these shots of you just driving this pretty car, let's just make a movie around it because you have this pretty car, it's rented or something. He's still driving. He's still why are you filming this? There we go. Guys, I swear to you, I'm cutting through a lot of footage and it's still just driving. Nothing has happened. Let's fast forward another 5 minutes. He's just reached his destination. Check that out. Just reached his destination. We already had the establishing shot. By the way, the establishing shot for this movie was way too long. Usually you have an establishing shot, boom, it's this building, you move on. But no, they stay on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, why is that long? You had to make sure that the car was still kind of sort of in view so you could catch it. I swear to goodness, it's like somebody bought this car and his friends were like, yo, it's a sweet ride, man. You know what? We should make a movie with a nice car in it because we all know that movies are made nice if you have nice cars in them. So let's just make a movie around the cars. But let's make it a wonderful movie with a message that people are absolutely going to love. The car is not even in the entirety of the movie. Or maybe the car is part of the message. I have no idea. Another thing that I'm going to say, the lighting is horribly done in this movie. I don't know what camera or flip phone they used, but you should have put some lighting on this guy. He's not dark skinned, so it's not hard to have him lit. Why is it that I can't see him? Why is it I can't see all of the Caucasian people in this freaking building? Outside is so freaking bright. You don't know how to white balance your goddamn camera? You know phones do have that capability. Unless, of course, you're using a flip phone. You know there are homeless people on the street of Philadelphia that have smartphones that are better than mine. And the phone I have can record in the dark, and it looks goddamn good. It looks like you can see everything. You can see every detail. I mean, I did pay over $1,000 for that phone, but the phone is freaking beautiful. And there are phones also that I've had that cost like $200 or $150 that film way better than whatever the hell it is this person is filming on. God forbid, if it is a camera, why are you holding and operating a camera if you don't know how to use it and shooting what you're calling a movie?
What does it take to win your business today? Okay, I'll give you that.
Did you give him time to reply, my guy? You didn't give him time to reply. I know you're not talking to another person on there because it doesn't sound like he had time to reply at all. While that guy is into sales and stocks and whatever, the girl is into modeling. We heard her say that she had a modeling audition or whatever, and that's what she's doing here at my studio, 1 hour photo. Establishing shot is way too long. Establishing shot is way too long. We get it. Did my studio pay you to have their logo in this part of the scene for a whole freaking minute? What are you doing? I'm having such a headache right now. Oh my god, dude. Establishing shot. Boom. My studio 1 hour foot. Move to the inside. Why is it staying on there? Did these people take any filming classes? Even if you didn't. Look, dude, I am not a filmmaker. I'm gonna say it. I've made some films and they weren't the best, but at least I knew the rules. Establishing shot. Cut away. You don't stay on the establishing shot. Why is she not lit properly? Hold on a second. Okay, she's modeling. She's not lit. I can't see her. The whole movie looks like total ass. Dude. It's not just me then. Cinema Sins actually did a video on this. Why did you even bother, my dude? I think this is what's gonna break their channel. Why did you bother with this? What was the point?
4 minutes in and we're still tracking a faceless guy driving a Ford Mustang on a normal everyday afternoon. Movies are supposed to be escapism, right? I can't wait until this guy's 3D adventure stuck in the line at the DMV comes out.
She gets out of her model, whatever the hell she's doing, and she gets a call. She is going to be on the cover of Victoria's Secret. Okay. This guy just landed a $10 million sale. He gets out. Everyone's doing quite well. The both of them, actually. Gets in his car, and he's like, you know what? Let me give that girl with a sweet ass a call.
Oh, the guy from the restaurant. What's up?
Hey, it was nice running into you at Half Moon Bay.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you.
So, how's your day?
Oh my god. This guy should win an award for the most boring person on the planet. Oh my god. I feel... You know energy vampires? You know Colin from What We Do in the Dark, in the Shadows, or whatever the hell it's called? Oh my god. Colin's got nothing on this guy, yo. This guy is just bleeding my fucking life force.
I closed a big job offer today with Victoria's Secret.
Wow, congratulations.
Oh, you're excited for her, are you? Huh. Well, we can't tell, because you're not translating it into your acting, or a lack thereof. You have an Apple iPhone. Oh, how interesting. Maybe y'all should have filmed on that instead of whatever the hell it is you're filming on now. And I do not want to hear that this movie was from 2010, because there were movies coming out in 2010 that look way better.
Just security. You're talking about dreams.
Well, looky who. July 13th, 2010, Inception came out. Meanwhile, on the other side of the country, there was this going on. going insane. So the main character makes a date with the girl, and his friends all like, oh, that's cool, you're so lucky. And yeah, they can't play basketball for shit. They mention also that there's a heat wave in the middle of the winter, although there's no indication throughout the rest of the movie that they are actually in winter.
Good for you. She hot?
Yeah, fashion model.
Lucky you, man.
Yeah, we're going out this weekend.
Hope you score with her, man.
Is that all you ever think about is sex?
And you don't? Really, bro? Let's rewind the first portions of your introduction to this movie. And I say that in quotations.
And a beautiful one, too.
Thanks.
Here.
Jesus Christ. Yep. Anyways, he does go on a date with her. Just be aware that this is what? About 20 minutes into the movie, and nothing is happening. Did I say that the movie was an hour and 33 minutes? I looked up on Google. Actually, full movie was like an hour and 45 minutes. This movie is ass. Oh my god. Oh my god, this movie sucks. Some hard breast milk. Like, it's so freaking bad. Nothing has happened, and fortunately, the girl being there kind of helps with the badness of this movie. See, I feel like my IQ's dropping just watching this over a second time.
Sexy.
That would certainly help.
What do you like to do for fun?
See, when she speaks, now she's kind of getting into her character. You can tell that this girl, either she had time with her lines, or she's actually starting to get into it. He's just still a rotten cardboard that was soaked through with some putrid bleach.
Watch football, especially the 49ers. Also, part-time Eagles fan, and a little exercise, tennis. How about you?
I like to go to the movies, and I like to hang around with my best friends and go dancing at the clubs. Clubbing.
Look at her face. Look at her facial expressions. She looks like an actual person. She looks like she's trying to flirt with him. She looks like she's trying to have a good time. This guy's like he doesn't want to be there. Dude, he's a person on the set that if he's doing something to the girl, you don't want to see his face at all. Because the whole point is to see them enjoying it. And clearly, he's not enjoying himself. I don't know what the hell they did with casting this guy. Maybe they were on cocaine or something. This is really, really bad. He should have not been in this role at all. His best friend would have done a better job as the main character than this stupid piece of metal.
And I like to spend time with Alex.
Alex?
He's really cute.
Who is Alex?
And I love him to death.
Come on, let me see the pictures. Your boyfriend?
Why is he being so needy? Girl, you just met her. Like, even if you guys went to school together, this is your first date. Why are you being so possessive and weird? Like, I can understand if you guys have been seeing each other for a while. She's reaching in her phone to show you. It is clear from her body language. And now you're trying to grab the picture and getting all jealous and strange. See, this is, honestly, this is a red flag here. I know this is just a movie, or an attempt at trying to be one, but I've dated guys like this. This usually never ends very well when they're like that. Just very strange. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, let's skip part a lot of this because honestly it's just really painful. I'll just do a compilation so you guys can see some of the cringe that this movie has to offer. I'm sorry also that you guys have to watch my Black Fox ass because there's that whole copyright thing going on even though I am fair using this. It's just what it is. Behold, here is a compilation of clips so you guys can see. Just to be clear. Just to be clear, those birds. And in case you didn't catch on, they're not really there. Your green screen is cutting out.
2. Good night. See you next week.
Can't I come in?
Really, bro? What did you tell your friend again?
Is that all you ever think about is sex?
Anyways, later on, honestly, there's no transition from these scenes either. Things just dissolve in or they cut in and make completely no sense how they got to that place. But we see the girl visiting her mom. I was listening quite carefully to see if she said grandmother, but no, that's her mom.
Hey, well, I actually gotta run soon, but I need to pop in and see you. How are you?
I'm glad you did. What's that smile all about?
See, this girl she has potential there to be an actress. Everybody else can eat dirt. Oh dear. Well, she calls up her best friend that just happens to be the girl that the main character's best friend is dating to see if they can have a double date with a new guy that she just met. That's the piece of cardboard that we met earlier. Her friend is like, I guess. The reason why I put this clip in it is completely insignificant. Yes, we're still like near half an hour of the movie. Nothing really is happening. But this is the first actual real smile or real expression I've seen on this character. Then it goes back to being that for the rest of the movie. They go on their double date, and thank God we didn't have to see the double date. We just see the aftermath of it. His whole presentation's about solar panels. They're talking about cars that are environmentally friendly. I think I have an idea of where this movie's going. They go to a pumpkin festival as part of their date. The girl actually looks like she's enjoying herself. They go to the beach. I think those are real birds. Okay, so they were talking before. Like I said, a lot of the movie is them just walking in total silence like this. Like, we want to see this bitch. No, we do not. We don't want to see you walking in silence together. What the hell? What are you doing? This is not a Hallmark commercial. Just show us the content. By the way, that is not a real bird.
Stop! Don't touch it. It may be infectious.
Okay, so you couldn't get like one of those models, those little stuffed toy hold on. Let me look up and see if I can find something a bit more realistic than whatever the hell that is. Look at that, just from me looking on Google for a big old stuffed realistic version of an eagle. This looks like a dead eagle. Okay, it looks like a stuffed animal, but still looks way better than that with its jagged edges, and you can see that it's a digitally badly rendered thing. Later, he meets her mom. They have a good time, and at night they go out and have fun.
I really enjoyed meeting your mother.
She seemed to really like you.
I was so lonely until now.
Ugh. The rest of the day goes with us not being able to hear one word of what she's saying, and of him sounding as though he's reading off from a piece of loose leaf paper his lines. Like this stupid character was just a stand-in for someone who was actually supposed to have this role.
Hang out with the family, making me feel at ease.
By this time, just like you, I was wondering where the hell were we going to start to see the actual birds. Now, of course, this is on my little CD player thing, whatever you want to call it, and let's just quickly fast forward so you can see what we're working with here. How much time they spend on things that really don't matter. We're hanging out. We're aware that you're hanging out. Check this out. Skip past. Skip. Still skipping. Oh, finally, some action. I swear, there's so much useless, dead space, dead air, unnecessary footage in this / movie. So when she asks Rod, which is a great name for him because that's what he's the equivalent to, how she looks, this is his reaction.
You look fine.
You look atrocious. They do the Dirty Devil's Tango, or whatever you want to call it. And don't worry, we're going to start to see some action. Why is the camera having a freaking seizure? Did you not put it on a tripod, or did you put it on a faulty tripod? Is that why most of these shots are handheld by somebody who looks like they're drunk, or who feels like they're drunk? I don't know what time in the morning it is, but clearly it's very early because there's not a lot of people out, or at least that's what we initially think, until we realize that something else is afoot. And this is where things start to pick up, you guys. This is where the action starts to roll in. Oh my god, you're gonna love it. Now, are you ready for the explanation as to why everything looks so quiet? I think you guessed right. The birds, you guys. The birds are spreading their death and destruction all around the world. And this is what took place. This is how it looks. I honestly don't know how to feel right now. First of all, why do they sound like airplanes kamikazing their way to the ground? Are they carrying bombs? Why do they blow up upon impact? I don't understand. I seriously want to cry so bad right now. I'm so freaking tired. This movie, it hurts. It really hurts to watch it. It's not even funny. I'm not doing this to be cheeky. I seriously don't feel very well. Who put this together and thought it was a great idea? It would have looked better if you took a real footage. Okay. You know what? Just so we're clear, this is supposed to be a movie. You understand what I'm saying? This was supposed to be a movie that somebody put together and thought people were going to want to see and pay a lot of money for. This was a movie that I'm guessing people wanted other people to take seriously or not. It's not even good though. Like, even if you were making it to be... Oh my god. What are they doing? Why did you get the models just hanging? They're not even, you can't, what is going on? So, oh my god. Anyways, the girl wakes up and she opens the window. Oh no, there's a badly rendered bird outside. It's trying to get in. We're all gonna die. What's gonna happen? Oh no, we have to stay over here so that nothing bad happens. Let's call 911 because we're freaking terrified.
What's going on? Can they get in?
Not for the moment.
You know, if I saw this in real life too, I'd probably be terrified as well. Then again, they're just hanging in the air doing absolutely nothing. Holy shit on a stick. They decide to take the mattress to put it up to cover the bottom half of the windows. The top half is still completely exposed. But it should help somewhat from the birds coming in. They meet these two other people. They're like, the birds are going crazy. And they're like, I know they tried to attack us too. We have a van out there though. We're gonna get it ready to leave. You can come with us.
Yeah.
We need something to protect ourselves. Use these two. Here you go. Alright. Let's also get our backs to each other. That way we can see the birds coming from every direction.
Okay.
Just like this. Alright. Ready?
Oh my god. First of all, the birds that are attacking, supposedly, are eagles. Golden eagles. That's all I see there. With the little rendered GIFs or whatever. Do you know how big a golden eagle is? You're gonna use a clothes hanger, like a very flimsy clothes hanger to defend yourself. Nobody thought that they would take a drawer from out of the little dresser. Nobody thought that they could take the shelf off of the wall. The men are strong enough that both of them could just pull it off. Usually motels or hotel rooms come with ironing boards. Or irons. There is nothing else in this entire room that you could have used. A lamp. Something heavier than a freaking clothes hanger to defend yourself against a flock of golden eagles. A bird that is predatory and actually freaking huge. This is like a modern version of an actual velociraptor. But you're gonna use a clothes hanger to fend off this thing. A little flimsy clothes hanger. The iron wasn't a better weapon of choice? A pillow would have been a better weapon or a defense mechanism against these birds than a freaking clothes hanger. Your hands would have been better weapons against these birds than a clothes hanger. Jesus Christ. God almighty, they look so goddamn stupid. I hate this movie. Okay, let's let's take it back a notch to see what happens. My head is hurting so bad. I am so sorry, you guys. I'm not having fun. I hope you're having fun, because I really am not having any fun at all. Okay, this is where they come out. Check out the guy's reaction before the birds even come towards them.
Shit, here they come.
Swing! The birds are all the way over there. What the frick are you swinging at? What are you doing? Huh? Okay, so the birds come along, and this is what they're fighting. The guy is looking, look at where he's not even, Jesus Christ, this guy over here is freaking Xavier. You're not even looking in the direction of the birds that are attacking you, if you can even call it attacking.
Open the door.
The door's stuck.
Okay, we're done. We're done. Okay, the movie gets worse, but I feel like I'm losing my mind right now. I cannot make it through the entire thing right now. I cannot. I'm starting to fucking break out in hives. My neck is itching. I don't like this. This is not an enjoyable experience for me. I've already seen the whole movie. I can't sit down here. I need to calm down. I really need to calm down. It's making me really mad. I'm starting to have palpitations. I'm not enjoying myself. That's all I gotta say. So, we'll do part 2 because there is a message here that you guys must hear as the audience, as I can do the whatever this is. I don't want to call it a work of art because it is not art. Okay. Let's revisit this sometime later. Maybe for next Dumb Movie Monday or something. I serious to God don't feel well right now. And it's this movie's fault. I feel so depressed. And I'm a very happy person. Despite me ranting and stuff, in real life, I'm actually quite happy as a person. But this movie made me really sad. Like, it actually made me legit sad and angry. This is mainly the reason why I stay off of Twitter. Because there's just too much bad juju. This movie is covered in bad juju. This movie would make people's veins appear on the outside of their bodies for no damn reason. Except that they just accidentally viewed it or sat too long watching it. And that's what I do not want to do. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Altiori. You ask, we answer.